Hello Year 1 and 2. I've been busy at school this last week, as well as teaching the Year 1 children that have been coming into school. I've also been thinking about the books that we've got at school, and I have, with our book fair money that came earlier in the year, I have bought some new books. So I thought it might be quite nice, because I haven't got many children to share it with at school, to share a book with you. So here is one of the books that we've bought this week, and it is called Look Up by Nathan Bryan, and it's illustrated by Depo Adiola. And I think that the cover of the book looks really, really interesting. Let's have a quick read of the blurb. It says, "When you dream big, anything can happen. Meek Rocket, stargazer extraordinaire. She's on a mission to show everybody a spectacular sight, but will they look up in time to see it? A funny and uplifting story celebrating the wonder of every moment." Let's take a look inside. Mum tells me I never stop looking up and my head is always floating in the clouds. But she can't tell me I look up more than my big brother Jamal looks down at his silly phone. Jamal says I'm called Rocket because I've got fiery breath. But Mum says it's because a famous rocket blasted off into space the day I was born. All I know is that one day I'm going to be the greatest astronaut, star catcher, space traveller who has ever lived, like Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman in space. Did you know that Mae Jemison went into orbit around Earth in the Space Shuttle Endeavour, even though she is scared of heights? It's a little bit like Mrs. Ellis. I'm a little bit scared of heights too. I'm totally prepared. I've defied gravity. I've captured rare and exotic life forms and built a ship to the stars. For today's mission, I'm going to see something incredible, the Phoenix Meteor shower. I want everyone to see it with me, so I've made some flyers to hand out. She looks like she's very busy there promoting the Phoenix Meteor shower with a very, very interesting audience here. Jamal is going to take me to the park to see the meteor shower, but first we have to go to the supermarket. While he's looking for the milk, I will be trying to find the astronaut food. I wonder what astronauts eat. Did you know that meteor showers happen when the Earth moves through the trail of dust left by a comet? Looks like her brother Jamal still isn't looking up from his phone. And she's busy looking for people to hand her flyers out to. Did you know that most meteors are smaller than a grain of sand? And did you know that meteors are bits of dust that are burning up in the atmosphere? Did you know that the best time to see a meteor shower is when it's dark with no clouds? Goodness me, she knows lots about them. In the supermarket, when Kathy the cashier isn't looking, I grab the microphone. Oh dear, I wonder what she's going to say. Tonight, come out and witness the amazing Phoenix meteor shower. Everyone looks up. Kathy takes back her microphone as I hand out my flyers to the other people in the queue. I think Jamal might be a little bit cross with me. He does look a bit cross, doesn't he? The Phoenix meteor shower will come soon. We'd better drop off the shopping soon and get to the park fast. Oops. Jamal's got a bit wet. Ha, that wouldn't have happened if you'd have just looked up. Now Jamal is even more cross with me, and he says he won't take me to the park anymore. Oh no, she's going to miss the meteor shower. But when we get home, Mum saves the day. Come on, Jamal, she says. Put that phone down and take your little sister to the park. Yes! I jump up and do my famous victory dance around the house. I grabbed my jetpack rucksack, but Jamal is still glued to his game. Wait till I've just completed this level, Rocket, he grumbles. As we're about to leave, the doorbell rings. Wowzers! Everyone's here, and they're all holding my flyers. To the park, I yell at the top of my lungs. We're all so excited. My neck is aching from staring up at the night sky, but I won't stop. I can't miss it. Suddenly, the park goes silent, and even the birds are holding their breath, and everyone points their telescopes and binoculars up at the sky. I think I see one. Oh, look, Jamal's still not looking up. But it's just a plane flying overhead, and everyone moans and groans. We wait and wait and wait. It must be nearly time for the park to close, and one by one the people start to go home. Oh, she looks a bit disappointed, doesn't she? I hope she's not going to give up. Maybe the Phoenix meteor shower was just a myth. Maybe that's why Jamal didn't want to come along. Maybe everyone is upset with me for wasting their time. Oh dear. I've never, ever felt this sad before. Jamal looks at me for the first time today. Well, it feels like the first time ever. I've turned my phone off, sis, he says. I'm sorry for making you wait in the freezing cold for nothing, Jamal. Let's go home. Suddenly, there's a big, bright light in the sky. Look up! Look, some people had waited around with Rocket to find out what happened. The Phoenix meteor shower. I'm speechless, Jamal says. He pulls out his flask and gives me a warm cup of hot chocolate. Yummy. We both sit down on the hill watching meteors zoom across the sky. I'm so happy we looked up and saw them together. And did you know that one day I'm going to have a meteor shower named after me?